but I would just mention the announcement we made this morning, which is pretty important for us, very important. We announced that GM's contribution to Opel's funding requirements will triple, or a bit more than triple, from 600 million to 1.9 billion. The background to that is that we have always said that our overall requirements, this is euros by the way, our overall requirements was 3.3 billion euros to fund our ongoing investment in product, to get through what we anticipate 2010 to be as a pretty difficult year, and also to pay for some of the restructuring.
Will Chevrolet take away any role on market share?
Interesting question, and the answer so far is zero, not even a little bit. We do a lot of research into that. We ask people who buy Chevrolet cars, what else do you consider? Most of them don't mention Opel, and if they do, it's right at the bottom of the list.
Can you run down your product for me?
Starting in the smallest, we have an Aguila, which is a mini shared product with Suzuki at the moment. That is likely to change because Suzuki is hooked up with Volkswagen, and so the successor for that Aguila probably won't come from a joint venture with Suzuki, but we will have a successor. And then the small car is a Corsa, which is about, I think, fourth in its fifth. Anyway, pretty high up the segment.
I believe it's even
Third.
I think so, yeah. I can double check that, but I'm pretty certain.
Then we have what we call a Mariva, which is a small people carrier, 5-seat but high roof, very practical, very versatile, and we're just launching the second generation of that car here at Geneva. Then move up to the B segment, or the C segment, and you get to Astra. We have several body styles of Astra, including a station wagon, including 3 and 5 doors, and a convertible this time. And moving up the next to the top car, medium-sized car, is the Insignia, which was voted the European Car of the Year last year. Then we have commercial vehicles. We have a small commercial vehicle called a Combo, which is our own in-house, and then we have 2 commercial vehicles which we share with Renault, one called the Vivaro and the other called the Movano.
Difference between diesel and gasoline?
I think we in Europe are about 40% diesel, I would say about 40%.
Opel with gasoline, direct injection, or turbocharged?
Yeah, we have both of those, and we're actually going to have a 1.4 turbo, which will probably replace some of the larger engines. And on the diesel side, we have several diesels actually in the lineup. And then, most important, well, we also have LPG and CNG options on several of our vehicles, and that's very important in some countries like Italy, which incentivizes those kind of alternative fuels. And then, of course, most importantly, we're going into the electrification of the product very seriously, and the Ampera that's sitting out there with a bit of dirt on it has just driven from Germany to Geneva.